Abbott made it clear that in-person school classes would return in the fall. Schools are now waiting for set guidelines for returning, but so far all the Texas Education Agency has given is guidelines for remote learning. News Channel 10's Elisa Miller joins us now live in the studio to tell us what these guidelines are.
The guidelines released by TEA for remote learning include two forms of learning. One that requires all students to learn at the same time virtually, and one that tracks students learning individually through minutes. While the thought of remote learning frightens some, one kindergarten through 12th grade school has been doing distance learning for the last 27 years and says it's possible.
It started as more of a correspondence program, of course, and now it has moved fully online.
Texas Tech University K-12 is a completely online school for anyone in the world. And remote learning is not a new concept to them, as they've been doing it since 1993, providing learning to even children under the age of 10.
State of Texas language that K-3 is not typically offered online. Of course, at those grades, the students, you want to limit their screen time because they are young. And so most of our K-3 classes are very much more parent involved.
This meaning for younger grade levels, most work is printed out by parents, given to the child to complete, and then submitted online by the parent. Louder says when it comes to distance learning, parents of students in kindergarten through 3rd grade are heavily involved.
We want to limit the screen time for those younger students and give them activities that keep them engaged, have them work with their parents, but really limit the amount of time they have to sit in front of a computer.
TTU K-12 has even found ways to create connections between students and faculty with things like Student Council and National Honor Society.
You need that bond. We are social beings. We need that social interaction. So in all of our classes, there are certain checkpoints within the course that requires the student and the instructor, the teacher, to interact.
Texas schools are funded based on attendance. The TEA released these remote learning guidelines to better help with how schools will receive funding based on the upcoming school year. Reporting live in the studio, Elisa Miller, News Channel 10.